never have to worry. Oh, live on. And when we're old and gray, we're still in this way and never have to worry. Oh, live on. Yeah. A very pleasant Saturday evening to you. This is Pastor Robert, and this is Jamaican Explosion. Welcome aboard on a beautiful Saturday evening in and around the Atlanta vicinity, going all the way out to the world. This is Pastor Rob this evening, and this is Jamaican Explosion. How has your Thanksgiving been? Mr. Ralston is here with me today, and I'm going to bring him on screen right here, right now. Mr. Ralston, how you doing? Just say hi to the folks. Ralston, stay eye to the folks. Let them know that you're on with me this evening. Yes, indeed, all the way from Jamaica. All the way from Jamaica today, we got Mr. Ralston, and he's waiting to come on.
Sir, I'm doing
Okay, very good.
I out here.
Okay, all right, good. And as we get started, we this evening we're going to bring to you some information that's about some happenings within the Atlanta area uh, coming up within the next couple of weeks, and we're just getting ready for a bombastic. Is that one of them words that we used back in the past? We're going to bring it back. It's called bombastic Christmas. We're getting ready for a bombastic Christmas right here in the Atlanta area, and there's a whole lot of stuff going on. Later on the show this evening, we have Mr. Nastic coming all the way from Jamaica, reggae artist Nastic, and we'll be interviewing him as we go down the interviewee viewees today, because we have quite a bit today. Okay, so let me just touch back a little bit on Miss Marcia Griffiths and Mr. Barry Salmon. I understand that Marcia had a birthday this week. And Barry Salmon is one of my favorite. Marcia Griffiths is one of my favorite, and when they come together, they're dynamite.
Yes. Oh, I know what I am feeling. Still can't explain the meaning, but it's pure joy whenever you're near.
I know what you are feeling. Same thing I am facing. Love seems like new. Knowing someone cares. Oh, it could be you and me. With a life so free, never have to worry. Yes, indeed. If you should. Background sounds courtesy of none other Mr. Barry Salmon with Miss Marcia Griffith. And up first on the show this evening, we have Miss Polly Reed coming in this evening. Thanks for stopping by Atlanta, Jamaican Explosion this evening. Polly, how you doing? How are you, Polly? How you doing? Can you hear me? You're up. Okay, I guess she's. Does she have? Do you have your mic, your camera on, Polly? Are you hearing me? Okay, so we're gonna get Polly going. She's looking, but I guess she's not hearing me from there. So we'll come back to her in a second. Okay. All right. How about you, Peter? Are you hearing me? Peter, are you hearing me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
So Peter's hearing me, so I got Peter here, and he'll be up. Polly, I need for you to turn your mic on. Peter's going to be coming up, and he's going to be telling us about what Clarendon College Past Student Association. Okay, I got Polly, and I promised her she'll go first, and I'm going to give her a chance to come back on screen here. Polly, are you hearing me, Polly? You're not hearing me? Turn your mic up. Okay. Yeah, turn your mic up. Turn your mic up.
She said she's not hearing you.
Okay, I can't understand, but you're hearing me, right? So,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with her, but this is Jamaican Explosion on a Saturday, and we're gonna take care of Polly first, and then we're gonna take care of Peter first, and then we'll come back to Polly in a second. Okay, all right. Peter, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing great, Robert. Good to see you.
Good to be have you on the program here. I had you on when I was over at Caribbean Live TV.
Yes.
And it's been a while. How you been doing?
A year ago.
Oh, that's about a year ago, right?
Yeah.
How things have changed, formats have changed, and I'm over here with Jamaican Explosion doing my own thing.
Okay.
so to speak, and it's good to have you back with us again. This time around. Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me what's coming up here in a couple of weeks, so to speak. Okay, Clarendon College.
Yes, sir.
Uh huh.
We used to have a saying back in the days that
Uh,
lead, all
uh,
roads lead to Lilburn, where
okay.
the Clarendon College,
Yeah.
the school, again, let me stop, that's full of knowledge. It's
Yeah.
going to be having their annual brunch on
Yes.
December the 3rd. No, you don't want to miss this because
Uh
a lot of exciting things going on. We have live entertainment. We have a saxophonist
huh.
everybody you've never heard before. We
Oh.
have a gentleman who is the James Bailey, who is the president and CEO of the Russell Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship.
Uh huh.
And it's so fitting that today is Small Business Day, Entrepreneurs Day. So
Wow.
we're
Wow.
going to
Wow.
extend it on the 3rd, and you don't
Mhm.
want to miss it because the Clarendon College event is usually a blockbuster. And for the first 100 people that come in, we have a special mention. Can't tell you that, but when you get there, you'll find out what it is. So the brunch is starting at 12 o'clock and goes until 3 p.m. And it's going to be at the JVC Entertainment Center. And that's going to be right there in Lilburn at 4515 Stone Mountain Highway. For those of you as a marker, the old uh, Stone Mountain Toyota was across the street.
Yeah.
So right
All
there,
right.
it's on the hill. You can't miss it after you pass the what's the place beside it, Robert? It's
Uh,
the okay. I'm going to come to it.
the Toyota place. That's a good
Right
marker right
across the
there.
street.
It's right
Um,
across the street from there,
right.
and you're right. You're right. Asking the right person because I used to be before I retired the supervisor of Lilburn Post Office.
Really?
So
Okay. So it's right there.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
also been the acting postmaster at Lilburn, so I know the entire. That's a beautiful spot up on the hill there, though. Huh?
Yeah. Definitely. And
A lot of
every
people don't
year
know. Yeah,
every
go ahead.
time we use it, it's a great. The food is going to be awesome. I mean, you got to come there to taste it. Mouth watering. We're going
Yeah.
to have a variety of dishes, cooked Jamaican style. So bring your friends, not only Jamaicans, bring your friends, Americans, you name it, the British, everybody's welcome. So, and the cost, we have reduced it immensely.
Okay, so what's the cost this year?
It's only $50, Robert.
Only,
Not 100.
only
Some are
50.
charging 185 for our event. It's just a $50 contribution. Now, bear in mind,
Uh-huh.
it's towards scholarships that we're doing for students back home. So
Okay.
on the front, it might look like, okay, but the reality is that's the going price. So we have kept it in line to
Mm-hmm.
make it more appealing. And
Mm-hmm.
with the Power Pack entertainment that we're having,
Mm-hmm.
the saxophonist, you have some other, oh, giveaways, prizes and surprises, tons of prizes, gift
Okay.
cards, luxury items. But I mean, I could spend an hour telling you about it, but you got to be there to see it.
Okay.
So I may have a trivia question and give away a ticket.
All right.
So
So I'm telling the audience that if you are actually listening today and you go over to YouTube and check us out, I could have you come on screen and get whatever Peter is giving away today. If he has a question for you, then I'll open up the chat. This is
mhm,
what the chat looks like. The chat's all the way over here, and the chat is available. So whenever you get on YouTube and you type in a question or an answer to a question, it shows up right here on the chat. So Peter, go ahead and ask your question, and I'll open the chat for anyone that's maybe listening right now, or we'll leave
okay,
it up here for a little while until a lot more people tune in as the show goes along. Okay,
all
okay,
right.
go ahead, Peter.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Clarendon College is located in Chapelton, and
Hmm.
it's one of the premier high schools in Jamaica. We have won the Champions Cup 2 years in a straight. The Costa Cup for the last 5 years. We have been the most prolific football team in Jamaica, beating the Manning Cup guys. All Oliver Shield. We're in there. So for those of you who probably are, a little jealous, I mean, don't feel bad. We're not trying to hurt you, but we're telling the facts.
All
So
right.
it's in Chapelton. Now, if anybody can tell me the name of the location where Clarendon College started, it's a little sub district down from Chapelton. If anybody can tell me the name of the place where the actual founders started. Lester Davy is his name, and it was back in 1942. So if you can tell me the name of the little hamlet or town out of Chapelton where Clarendon College actually started, then we have a prize for you.
Okay, so we're gonna leave that out there, and as we go along in the show, I'll keep repeating that,
Right,
and someone will call in, and of course we'll get someone with the answer to that. Okay, all
right.
right. So on the menu that morning, uh, what can I expect?
Well, you're gonna have the usual Jamaican stuff. It's a brunch. You're gonna have ackee and codfish,
All right,
fried dumplings.
all
You're gonna
right.
have a whole other assortment of stuff. Plantains. What the Spanish said, plantanos. You're gonna have all of that grilling with. We might have some special stuff other from that, but Miss Hortense is our caterer. Very,
Okay,
very prolific lady and does a really great job. So we're gonna have some sumptuous stuff. We can't tell you everything because if we did, you're gonna stay home and try to savor it on the phone. We want you to come out and experience it.
okay.
But I can codfish is gonna be here, fried dumplings. You're gonna, of course, you have rice and peas and
Okay. As we,
salads
so,
and all.
it is a brunch, right?
It is a brunch.
So it's a mixture of a breakfast and lunch,
That's
right?
correct. That's
So,
right.
or is it a mixture of lunch and dinner?
Kind of in the middle. It starts at 12 o'clock, so
All
it's a
right.
carryover.
Okay.
We're gonna have fish, of course, and as I said, you got to come out to really experience it. You know,
Okay. All right. Ask that question once again as we get listeners starting to.
Clarendon College
Mm-hmm,
was started by the Reverend Lester Davy, a Myconian,
mm-hmm.
back in 1942, and the it's currently housed in Chapelton, but it wasn't always there. There's a little hamlet, a little town right outside of Chapelton, where the school actually started. If anybody can tell me the name of the little district.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna bring to online here my co-host for the day coming all the way from Jamaica, Mr. Ralston. Ralston, I'm gonna bring you on screen right here.
Mhm.
Ralston, you're down there in Jamaica. Do you know that the answer to that question? Just checking your skills. Ralston,
I guess his feed is not so clear,
it's
but
feeding okay. Well, that's all right. We'll get him on here in a couple of minutes or so. So we're gonna keep asking that question
yeah,
as we go along, and this date is December the 3rd, right?
December the 3rd, JVC Event Hall,
Okay.
4155 Stone Mountain Highway in Lilburn. The zip code is 30047. And any
Okay.
of the, you can get your tickets by calling 470-222-5238.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 470-222-5238, or as a backup number,
Mm-hmm.
678
Yes, I'm hearing you.
973 5234. And I'll
Okay.
send you the link. You can pay online. We do have Cash App where we do it, and we have a portal you can pay on.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can let me know, if you need any assistance. Again, 470-222-5238 or
Mm-hmm.
678-973-5234.
Mm-hmm.
Can't miss it, guys. All roads lead to Lilburn on December the 3rd.
Okay. All right. So your partner, who's usually on the show with me, who is missing in action today, told me
Nadine.
that I have to be there. Okay, and
Exactly.
and I've been threatened by a couple of other Clarendon College alumni that
Right.
one by the name of Chris Tifor.
Christopher Guthrie. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So,
Christopher Guthrie.
he's
And
gonna-
Nadine.
yeah,
Yeah, Nadine said to tell you that she apologized. She's out in North Carolina, but
uh,
she's trying to tune in and
okay.
get
I
live.
know, I know, I know where she is.
Mhm.
I know where she is. Okay, and we miss her today, but I know she's going to be there present at the Clarendon College Christmas brunch on December the 3rd. We want to make it a date, and we want to make sure that we come. I'm coming hungry.
That's right. That's the best way to come.
I'm coming hungry, and I'm coming kind of a little bit you know sluggish, ready to get back into the mood because that's the day after the Christmas party, the Atlanta Jamaica Association Christmas party.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're gonna be going full swing there.
Mhm.
Then we're gonna come to Clarendon College at 12 o'clock the next day. So it's gonna be go from one event to the other. So we're gonna need some good porridge. I need some porridge, some good porridge to firm up the structure.
Oh,
To
tell me what type of porridge you need because we're gonna have to really specialize. You want hominy corn meal, oatmeal, banana, or what? Or right?
all of them, all of them.
Mm.
Well, no, but I like banana. I like banana. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? Harmony corn, I like that too, but you have to get used to that. It's
Right.
an acquired
I
taste.
got you. I
I
got
like to say harmony corn is an acquired taste. But once you have acquired the taste, though,
you. Hmm. But once you get there, I'm serious. I'm gonna have some banana porridge for you.
Okay, all right, very
Yes,
good.
we love.
Everybody heard. Everybody heard. Okay,
Right.
all right,
But under one condition, you're gonna have to bring somebody with you. You can't come by yourself.
okay, all right, okay. I'm bringing Nadine.
No, that don't count. That don't count. You have to bring somebody else who knows.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna bring somebody else. Okay,
That's
all right.
right.
I'll find somebody else and we'll come along. Okay, and make
Absolutely.
sure
Come on.
that we are at that brunch that very next day. Okay.
Yeah, man. There's
So
some.
Peter, I'm
Yep.
gonna have you back here
Right.
sometime in the future.
Hmm.
We have to talk about some other things.
Yeah, man. We have a lot to talk about. We catch up on, you know.
A lot of things to catch up on. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
How's the business going?
Business is going relatively good, man.
Oh, good,
We're
good.
getting into the season now where we're realizing that
Yeah.
people are distracted, but we got to keep reminding them that the reality,
Yeah.
because we lose a lot of folks at this time, and we want to make sure people know where
Yes.
to get access.
Yes, sir. So
Mhm.
Peter, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
man.
you back. Okay.
Yes, man.
All
I
right. And
appreciate it. Thanks for having us. And
every time, every
yeah,
time.
man.
And welcome to Jamaican Explosion. You came when I was over at CLTV, and now
Right.
you have me over here at Jamaica. This is where we at Jamaican Explosion on a Saturday evening. Okay,
Right.
tell a friend 5 to 6 p.m. Okay, this is where it happens. This is where it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the
Right.
Atlanta area. Okay, all
Mhm.
right now. Okay, so Peter, until next time, walk good.
Yeah,
Okay.
as I said in Jamaica, maximum respect every
Okay,
time.
every time, every time,
Thanks.
every time. Okay, I'm gonna see now who we have up next here. Apolloni, Polly. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You were hearing me earlier today. Uh, did you turn your mic on? Turn your mic on because I'm not hearing you. Okay, we're gonna try to get to. I think your mic's not on, so I need for you to turn your mic on. We're getting good picture, but your sound, the mic. Okay, let me speak to you here in the chat. Okay, yeah, turn the mic on. Check on your mic, and then we're gonna get back with you. Okay. All right. So here we are here on a Saturday evening, and I have with me, and we'll bring her back on stage, Mr. Ralston. Ralston, how you doing? In Jamaica. How are you, Ralston? Your feed is kind of slow today, but okay. So I'm gonna continue until we get some of these technical issues here fixed. On Saturday evening, this is Jamaican Explosion, and we have quite a bit of information coming your way. Rawson, can you hear me now? Okay. Okay. So, all right. I think we're having a little issue here with some of the
All right.
things. Okay, Rawson, I
How are
can.
you?
Okay. Yes, I'm doing fine. Can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay. I guess the
Hear
feed from Jamaica is kind of slow today. Um,
me?
yes, I could hear you now. Okay, Rawson, I think your feed is kind of slow because I'm not hearing. So we'll
Okay.
have to come
Okay.
back.
So
We'll
you
have to
hear me?
come back to you. Yes. Uh huh.
You hear me loud and clear now?
Yes. Go ahead and speak. Hmm.
You hear?
Yes. Yeah. Uh huh.
You can hear me now? Okay, good. I was saying good afternoon, and it's good to be here. Good afternoon to the viewers as well.
I'm hearing you.
Pastor Rob?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes, so do it right now. Yes, so the music, Master Griffiths celebrated her 74th, and
Hmm.
and for those who do not know who Master Griffiths is, um, the biggest female selling artist out of Jamaica.
Hmm.
Song Electric Boogie, which was remixed and then retitled as the Electric Slide in the 90s. It peaked on the charts. And before last year, I was a part of the I-Trees. That's the group that sang. She also worked with the legendary before that and Byron Lee and years, and the list goes on and on. She has songs. One of them is Electric Boogie, which was then later remixed and called Electric Slide. Burning songs like, and she has done duets with people like the great Beresford Hammond, European Pastor Rob, and she's also done duets with Shaggy, Buju Banton, Cutty Ranks, um, Babandi, Tony, name them. So Martha Fitz is our queen of reggae music, and we're happy to know she's still going strong. Yes, at the age of 74. Yes. So we wish her, you know, many, many more birthdays to come. Pastor Rob,
Yes, I'm hearing you. Hmm.
moving on to another female in the business, right?
Hmm.
Queen,
Hmm.
Queen,
Okay.
yes, Queen Africa is one of our leading cultural artists of this era.
Hmm.
And recently, she has um, she's been very vocal on TikTok, saying she was some stuff that doesn't seem fitting with her image, with male members of the artist. This is not how Rastas are supposed to behave. Our culture. She she um she responded in stating that this was pure entertainment. She says it was just a vibe at the moment when she was
Okay.
performing.
Hmm.
So I guess she's saying that people are overreacting because it's all entertainment, but a lot of people are upset with her about that because like Daddy Don't Touch Me Dear, Lion on the Rise, and so forth. They weren't expecting kind of a performance from her.
Hmm.
This is something you notice. So a lot of people are really
Hmm.
upset. Uh, Massacre is coming with an album. He put out a masterpiece in 2021 called 438,
Hmm.
and there are a lot of speculation that's one of the classic dancer albums of this era. It was the third highest selling dancehall album in 2020. The second album, which is called
And
GOK Generation, is slated to be released
talk
on
to you.
Friday,
Leave the picture
December
up.
1.
And talk. I'm just gonna get the sound through
And
okay. All right.
first full length,
Okay.
as I
You
said,
could hear me? Oh, you could hear me. All right, I'm gonna try.
fans are speculating, and just insiders are speculating as to whether it will do as good as the only thing I can say is we have to just wait and see. December. I myself, I was working with Massacre earlier this year when he got signed to Def album. It's going to be because Massacre is a very, very talented young man. So we're
Very
hoping for the
good,
best
very
for
good.
him.
Okay, Ralston. That's good.
Also on the news this week, another dancehall icon. Yeah, another dancehall icon is in the news. Beanie Man.
Okay.
Fans are saying that Beanie Man should cut his dreadlocks because boss Jamaican people, we are not easy, we're not an easy set of people. Can you imagine, Pastor?
Okay.
Imagine this.
Mm-hmm.
Beanie Man or his girlfriend on Instagram. And the man took time out to post a message for her. And people had the audacity to comment under the message
Yeah.
saying that, one person said, "Happy birthday to your girlfriend.
Yes,
Please cut the last.
I'm gonna get you.
It's yours.
Yes,
They
I'm
need to
gonna
go."
keep you on the just keep on the phone. After Rasta Ross and done, I'll just get you. But you when you
Some
talk, you'll
people
come
are
through my
not easy.
phone. Able to see your picture. Put yourself back in the picture.
Some people not easy at all.
Right after Rasta. Okay.
So the people are saying, who give them the right to tell Beanie Man this? Beanie Man is going to respond to them.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Ross.
Pastor,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna hold back Ralston. We're
Yes.
gonna get we're gonna hold back Ralston. We're gonna get Apollo.
Okay.
Okay. And let's see how she's doing. Okay. Okay. Yes, I could hear you. Okay, but let me make sure that I could get you on screen here. Speak to me now, Apolloni.
All right, great. Good evening. Finally on.
Yes. We're having a little problem with the microphone feed, but it's good that you are able to get on with us. And I know you have an event that you have to go to, so I do not want to keep you too long. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's been a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm here in Maryland.
Okay, all right. Okay, so what do you have coming up that we need to know about?
Oh, great. As you know, the Jamaican Museum and Cultural Center, we try to promote our culture in the Jamaican community and
Mm-hmm.
disseminate to the wider community that we live in. So we
Okay.
share other cultures. So this weekend, one of our next weekend, the 10th of December, Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
we hear one of our main traditions for Christmas, and that is the fruit cake. So we're having a fruit cake competition where we will have judges who are connoisseurs of fruit cakes and also restaurateurs who sell cakes. So we're going to have everybody coming together at CLTV, the Caribbean Life TV studios, and that's at 6254 Memorial Drive in Stone Mountain. And that's going to be at 4 p.m. So persons will be able to not only see who has the best fruitcake presentation for that day, but they will also get to sample these cakes. And, everybody loves baking and tasting Jamaican fruitcake. So we want as many people as possible to come out. And the information is on our website at jmccatlanta.com. So jmccatlanta.com or on Eventbrite. And you can purchase your tickets on Eventbrite or go to our website. And that's jmccatlanta.com.
And it's
So we're excited. It's the first one that we know of in the United States. So we are very excited.
okay. So that's a fruitcake competition.
It's a
It's a
competition. We are
competition.
entrance.
So
Uh-huh.
is it a eating competition or is it a present your fruitcake competition?
It's a present your fruitcake competition.
Man, I miss out.
It's gonna be live.
Okay.
We're gonna have judges there doing the judging at the event.
Okay.
And after they have made their choice,
Mm-hmm.
then you in the audience will have the opportunity to taste the fruit cakes. We're also going to have an opportunity for those in attendance to also judge. So we will have the choice from the judges, but we'll also have a choice from the persons who are attending.
And
I want to just name some of the judges because
okay.
they pride themselves in being connoisseurs of fruitcake.
Okay.
So we have Miss Winnie Stark. We have Miss Winnie Stark, and she's the CEO of American Life, um, American Family Insurance in Stone Mountain. And we have Christine Mazuka, VP.
Mm-hmm.
We have Jerry McCook, who is the organizer, and he is the owner of the Caribbean International Festival Song Competition. We have Yusef from Dola's Pizza, owner and chef at Dola's Pizza and Miss Ices, and Donna McLeod, the first Jamaican in the House of Representatives in Georgia, and two other restaurateurs. So we have professional people doing the judging, and it will be total transparency. No one will know who wins until we identify the number that is associated with the winners.
So Polly, let me ask you this question. How do you get to be an expert in a fruit cake tasting? Because I want to know, because I want to practice up so next year I will be one of those judges that's on that is there to taste the fruit.
You have to have the experience. And some of these persons, they've done fruit cakes, they've done weddings,
Yeah.
they've done, they sell fruit cakes throughout year after year. So we know they are connoisseurs of fruit cake. That's why we chose them.
I must tell you though, Polly, that when I lived in Jamaica, and my aunt, she lived at Malvern Avenue in Kingston. She made fruit cakes for the entire community, and we, the children, were the ones that actually rub the sugar and the butter. So you don't know that I'm an expert already, okay?
Children but the ones who did the dirty work, right?
Yes, man. Yeah. But she always give us a little small pan.
Yes, and you had to get that sugar really fine.
Yeah, get it real fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like it would never be ready.
Yeah, and she always let it sit for a little while.
Right.
And then she poured the rum over it, and let it marinate for a little while.
Mine and the rum, yes.
Yeah, you see.
In Jamaica, people don't know that a lot of persons want to go to weddings because they just want to taste the fruit cake.
Yes.
Yes.
So
it's a big tradition for Jamaicans, and we're going to be telling the story of the history of Jamaican fruit cake and Caribbean fruit cake. And also, we're going to have entertainment, poetry related to fruit cakes. And
Okay.
it's just ironic that just around this time, Oprah Winfrey launched that she was the producer for Black Cake, the film series on Hulu. Not giving her the advertisement, but I saw the premiere and it was really good. So somehow we have so coincidentally launched just around the same time. So
In good company. Good
in good,
company. So
yes,
that's again on Sunday, December the 10th,
yes.
taking place at CLTV Studios,
Mm-hmm.
6254 Memorial Drive, Suite C, Stone Mountain, Georgia. You want to come down because there's going to be the annual JMCC fruitcake competition. And also we have all those uh, experienced judges that will be there. Donna, of course, and I heard, and all those great folks will be there. And well, we will still get a chance to taste, right?
Yes, you will. And you'll get to meet the rest of the team. You know, we have, I said, Christina Zucker already. We have Carol Williams out of California. You'll probably get to see her say a little word
Yeah.
um, on the video. We
Mm-hmm.
have Bob, our secretary,
Mm-hmm.
Raymond, Dr. David Panton, Dr. Glenn Laman, who will probably join us by video from Florida, Dr. Les Johnson out of England, Laurel Wall between Paris, Atlanta, and New York, Lorraine Smith, who is all over the world also,
Mm-hmm.
and Rowan, but I we hope may be able to join us by video.
Okay.
But that's the team, and you will meet the majority of the team.
Okay. Very well. Very well. We're looking forward to that. Looking forward to coming down and having some good fruit cake. In Jamaica, we call it black cake.
Right, and that's the name of the movie, the series.
Okay, black cake.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we're looking forward to that, and thanks for sharing that with us, and keep on doing the great work that you're doing down there. You all do all the time at JMCC, the annual JMC Food Cake Competition, Sunday, December 10th, at begins at 3 p.m.
At 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Okay, so we'll change that. That's
Yes.
begins at 4 p.m. And we want to see everyone in the place that evening. Okay, we're coming with our appetites.
That's right.
Okay,
And thanks so much for having me on this evening on behalf of the Jamaican Museum and Cultural Center.
anytime, anytime, and every time. We look forward to you coming back and sharing with us again whatever JMCC has going on. And then we just want to give you guys kudos for doing an excellent job as usual. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so God bless you. Know, have a good rest of the evening, and we'll be down there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. December 10th. Tell Lawrence don't eat off my share of the cook fruit, the fruit
I
cake.
will. I will.
Okay, all right now. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Polly, for stopping by, and we hope to have you back here again another time. Okay.
Thank you.
Very good, very good. Yes, there you have it, folks. So the annual JMCC food cake competition, okay, at CLTV 6254 Memorial Drive, Suite C, Sunday, December 10th, beginning at 4 p.m. You want to make sure that you're there and you're participating in this event. This is, of course, yours truly, Pastor Rob, and this is Jamaican Explosion on this Saturday evening. Okay, I see another a person lining up here, and he's going to be coming on to tell us what Kingston College got going on in a couple of minutes. Mr. Glenn Lehman, and he's going to be coming on to tell us what Kingston College got going in just a couple of minutes. This is Pastor Rob here, and just want to say Nadine, she's not here today, but she'll be back. Well, we won't be back next week because next week is the Jamaican Atlanta, Jamaica Christmas party. Okay, that's our Christmas party, Saturday, December the 2nd, from 7 to 12. And you want to make it a date and come on down there and party with us over there at, of course, we'll get the flyer up here for you in a second. But the Atlanta Jamaica Association Christmas party, Saturday, December the 2nd. Okay. Okay, so we have some great things that are happening in the Atlanta area, and I want for you to take the time out, make the dates, and show up and experience all this the good stuff that's happening in and around town. Okay, okay. So let me bring up here a very next guest that I have on that stopped by to share with me today some of the things that are going on in the Atlanta area, and I have Mr. Glenn Lehman.
The man.
Yeah, Lemon. How you doing, sir? Good to have you back with us again, man.
Right. Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's good to have you back in the place to be. Welcome back to Jamaican Explosion. Now tell me what you got in store coming up for us.
Right. So I see earlier you were talking with Dr. Reed
Yes,
about the fruitcake competition. Well,
yes.
the evening before that, the Kingston College Old Boys Association of Georgia will be having their annual fundraiser
Mm,
in Alpharetta.
okay.
And this is something that we've had for over about 20 years now. And we started a scholarship fund in 2009, which it's named after George Thompson, who is a legendary KC Old Boy football coach for the Jamaican national team, as well as the high school, the KC high school team. And so we've been funding scholarships for students who are in need at KC, and also for graduates of the school who are going to college or university and also need some help. I might point out that one of the more famous recipients of our award is the first international and the first Black winner of the U.S. Spelling Bee competition that's held every year early in the year.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was one of the first recipients, and we were able to help him with the coaching expenses and so on. And he went on to do very well in that competition. He became, I think he finished fourth. So he was one of the, not the winner, but he was a fourth place finisher at that time.
Very good.
The first place first international and Black was actually a young lady from Jamaica as well. Sorry
Mm-hmm.
about that. But anyway, back to the Christmas fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
We will be having music by DJ Cold Rice.
Okay.
We have entertainment. We have a saxophonist, David Morrow, will be there to soothe the savage beasts. And we also have some entertainment from singer Joan Myers Byfield. She'll be there to sing a few songs and make the evening move along smoothly. And this year's event will be at the Falls at Orchard Mills in Alpharetta, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
Its donation is only $80 per person.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go online and buy your tickets. You can go to the kctimes.org, or if you go to the jamlanta.org events page, you'll also see the flyers and also a link where you can buy the tickets online. So I think it should be it's always a great and fun event, and Atlantans love it, and I'm sure they're going to be having a great time this year as well. So we invite everybody to come on over and enjoy this uh, Christmas dance, Christmas fundraiser on
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, December 9th.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're looking forward to this event, which is taking place on Saturday, December the 9th. It's the Kingston College Old Boys Association, the annual George Thompson Christmas Dance. Okay. And of course, he mentioned just mention a few of those folks that you that were going to be entertaining that evening again once more for us. Yep.
Right. So we're gonna have music by DJ Cold cold rice,
Mm-hmm.
and we will have singer Joan Myers,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll have saxophonist David Morrow, who
Mm-hmm.
will be, while you're having your hors d'oeuvres or dinner, he'll
Mm-hmm.
be walking around playing some soothing music.
Okay, very good.
We're also going to honor, we have a couple of honorees on the program as well.
Okay.
One is Michael McDonald from iJuice and Smoothies over in Decatur. And also Suzette and Michael Arnold are honorees this year. And you probably know them from Suzette is the president of the Jamaican Chamber of Commerce in Atlanta, and
Okay.
her husband owns the Golden Cross on Old National, and is very known for philanthropic uh, activities in the community.
Wow. Okay.
So a
So
lot to look forward to.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So stop by. Thank you for stopping by and letting us know about this event, and
Okay,
we'll
thank
make
you
it.
very much. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome, sir. And then take care of yourself, Glenn. And
Thank you.
it's good to see you again. Okay.
All right, nice.
Okay, very good then. Have a great evening. All right, there we have it. Kingston College, Old Boys Association of Georgia Incorporated annual George Thompson Christmas Dance, Saturday, December 9th, 2023, from 6 p.m. to 12 p.m., featuring a whole lot of entertainers that evening. So you definitely want to go out and check it out. Make it a date, make it a stop along your way, make it a event that you do not miss this particular year. Okay, so you're in tune to Jamaican Explosion. It's Pastor Rob here with you, and it's good to have you here with us this evening. And I see that we have our guest for the evening. Mr. Nastic, as we're getting ready to bring him up on screen. Go ahead and tell a friend about us, Jamaican Explosion, on a Saturday evening. Nastic is getting ready to come on. Mr. Ralston, I believe that he is getting ready himself to come on as we feature this artist entitled Nastic. And just stick and stay, and we'll get with him in just a second, okay? Once again, this is the Jamaican Explosion. Also, I would like to remind you of the Atlanta Jamaica Association party that's taking place. We'll have the association will have our party on December 2nd. That's next Saturday from 7 to 12. And you definitely want to make sure that you are there at this party. It features Marlon Christie. And we also, I believe saxophonists are the saxophonists are in season this Christmas, because we also will have a saxophonist there at the Jamaica Atlanta Jamaica Association Christmas party. We just want for you to come out and check it out, and come on out and enjoy yourself for the evening. I'm getting ready to pull that flyer up here so everybody could see it, and hopefully that you will be there on December 2nd. Okay, we have Mr. Nasty coming up here in just a second. Let me try to get that flyer up here for you so that you'll be able to see it. The Atlanta Jamaica Association Christmas party flyer, just for so that you'll be able to take a look for yourself and see exactly what we got going on December the 2nd. That's the Atlanta Jamaica Association of a Merry Christmas party. And that's, of course, will be at 8010 Rockbridge Road, Litonia, Georgia. You definitely want to come out. The tickets are only $50. The food is going to be off the chain. I know there's going to be turkey. I know there's going to be, of course, a vegetarian dish for those that don't eat meat. Uh, there's all gonna be all kind of good stuff there. It's a little sorrel. DJ X Extreme. DJ Extreme will be the DJ for the evening. So you definitely want to come out and check that out next week, December 2nd, the Atlanta uh, Jamaican Association Christmas party. Make sure you're there. Okay? All right. So as we continue on a Saturday evening, it's good to have you here with me on Jamaican Explosion, and of course, I don't see Ralston, but let me see if Mr. Nastic is ready to go. Mr. Nastic, how you doing? Can
Blessing,
you hear me?
blessing, give thanks.
Blessings,
Blessing,
blessings.
Pastor Rob.
Yes, man. Every time, every time, every time, every time. So it's
Yes,
good to have
sir.
you here. You're coming in. You're feeding from Jamaica is strong this evening, and I like that feed that you have here. And it's a nice stick. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you're one of those artists that are breaking loose all over Jamaica at this time. Uh, Introduce yourself to the Jamaican Explosion audience.
Blessing, blessings. Yeah, man. My name is Nastic, you know. I hail
Yes,
from Yala St. Thomas, from the east. You know what I mean?
yes, sir.
Um, yeah, man. Been doing music over officially over 8 years now, you know, going
Yeah.
to 9 years, something like that, and
Mm-hmm.
so forth. Yeah, have a lot of singles out there before and stuff, you know. But you know, before music, we were, you know, doing all kind of work and stuff because you know, music business is so easy. So you know
Okay.
what I mean? Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
been doing working and but officially now I'm in the music, you know.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm
So,
trying
so
to get some promotion out and thing, you know what I mean?
all right, good. Nastic, I think I have one piece here for you. I want to play a little piece so you tell me a little bit about this piece, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, let the love abide, let the love abide. Set your spirit free. The gonna take us to the Almighty abide, let the love abide. Set your spirit free. The gonna take us to the Almighty. The crab in a barrel lifestyle will never work. The pushing and the shoving, the senseless killing. Over material gain. When are we gonna end this low vibration living? Oh yeah. We gotta move to a higher dimension. And I know lonely John, let love abide, let love abide. Set your spirit free. You're gonna take us to the Almighty above. Yes, Mr. Nastic, that sounds like a boom shot right there. How you doing? Tell us a little bit about that song right there.
Well, you know that song, um, it inspired by the levity that I see around. You know, from I get the rhythm from Ralston. It's like, you know, the whole energy because what I'm seeing going on in Jamaica, I don't like it. You know what I mean? The whole bad energy, the whole everybody a push and a shove to get what them things that you can get, pushing down others. You know what I mean? Fight,
Mm-hmm.
killing each other's over material thing. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
that's where the inspiration come from. You know, just trying to tell the youths them we can do good, we can do better, we can have consciousness, righteousness within ourselves and still have a liberty, create whatever we want to create, same way. You know what I mean? If money, we can make money. Anything we want, we can do. We don't have to go the negative way. So that's where the inspiration come from, you know what I mean? Just seeing what around and want to make that change and make the youths them make that change and see that there are artists out there trying to push the consciousness, the reality, a truth. You know what I mean? So that's where the inspiration come from. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just
scene or what's going on in Jamaica, and I don't like it
Okay, I got you, sir.
because
Go ahead.
because because even me grew up where I grew up in
Yeah.
St. Thomas. You know, we grew up knowing farms and people cook together, people share together. That's what we grow. That's how we live. You know what I mean? That's what we see.
Mm-hmm.
You have river. We used to go river and all kind of things. You know what I mean? It was
Uh-huh.
like a love. You never hear nobody I kill nobody like that. You know what I mean? I mean, even if a year say one killing one, it wasn't like no. You know what I mean? So I just want to see them time the comebacks. You know, trying to spread that love. That we must share that love. You know, you understand what I'm saying, Pastor Ram?
Yes, man. Yeah. So the song is called "Share That Love."
Let love abide.
Let love abide. This one is called "Let Love Abide." Okay. So
Yeah.
you want love to abide amongst the people of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, amongst the world, can you see the war going all over the world? You know, it's
That's true.
universal. Let love
Yeah.
abide. You know, but because I'm here in Jamaica and I'm
Yes.
singing to Jamaicans, but it goes all over the world. You know, because we see war going on right now in Ukraine, war going all over. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So you know, it's a universal love. It's a universal. Let love abide. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, and I commend you for the lyrics that you're putting out there, the positive lyrics that you're putting out there. Tell me why you choose to concentrate on putting conscious lyrics out there rather than just going into the everyday thing that everybody's into.
Well, I think it's our growth. That's part of it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
who I grow around and the whole community I grow around. You know what I mean? It have a lot to do. I don't say we never hear people in mix up an argument, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like this, the whole killing and the whole wickedness that I'm seeing taking place, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So now we grow up going church, we grow amongst the Rastafari, we grow amongst people talking about God and righteousness and Bible. That's what
Yeah.
we grew up amongst, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
this is what inspired. We go into school, we always go to devotion and all these things. So there was no time there was badness or evilness that ride the mind. You know what I mean? So within me now I have to continue that. You know what I mean? I have to continue that work. You know, I feel like it's a work of God to spread a message of love. You know what I mean? A message of peace within society, within the world. You know what I mean? So I
Yes.
continue no matter what the struggle. The
Yeah.
struggle sometimes, you know, it seems rough and it
Yeah.
seems like the people not taking farm to the righteousness lyrics out there, but we can't lose faith, you know what I mean? We can't
Yes.
lose faith. And we see that we can't lose faith
Yeah.
because Christ, even Christ showed we have to have faith, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because remember him get tempted plenty time and him still hold faith, so that I show humans that we must hold faith same way, you know what I mean? We must overcome with righteousness. So
Yeah.
that's why I continue.
Yes, Nasty. So how long have you been out there, Nasty? How long you been doing this now?
Well, I've been doing music um over maybe 12 years or so forth, but I've been in and out, you know what I mean? In and out of the music, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? So, but officially about 8 years now, I just steady on
Mm-hmm.
getting the music out there, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but over 12 years, I've been, you know, doing the music.
So I understand that you were a top 10 finalist in
Yeah,
2005, the Digital Rising Star Talent Show. Tell us a
yeah.
little bit about your experience.
Well, that was the starting point, you know. When we end, it was me and other artists. We enter from Saint Thomas side. Well, we enter from Port Anthony, and that was the starting point. It was we was a duo, you know what I mean. So we come down to the top 10. You know, that's the same year when Christopher Martin win. You know what I mean. So that
Okay.
was a starting point. A bit. I mean, even after that, I leave music and come back. But I mean, that was the biggest starting point for my career as a music in music, because I get a good highlight right there,
Mhm.
what I mean. So that was a good, and it really make a lot. It teach me a lot. It teach me a lot about stage appearance and music energy and so forth. So that was a great starting point. Even at the time, we were a bit coward, shy, what I mean, because we were very young at that time. So, but it's a big starting point at that time. A lot of
Okay,
experience. We grew through that.
okay, and that was 2005, huh? 2005.
That was, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. That was too.
Okay. So so that's where you got your start, so to speak. Okay. If someone a youth, whether it be a boy or a girl that's listening that wants to go into the singing business and put out a songwriting business and putting out conscious lyrics like yourself, what advice would you give that person?
Well, it come down to the truth, understanding and truth, understanding about what you want, understanding the consciousness behind truth
Hmm.
and peace. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Now,
Yeah.
if a youth out there and him see violence, him can take on violence because I see a lot of youth see violence and him take on violence.
Hmm.
If a youth out there and him see violence and want to change it, now it's all in his mind, you know.
Hmm.
Now you're gonna make the change. You're gonna make the difference. You have to be the one that gonna make the difference. So you're
Hmm.
gonna make the change. So it
Hmm.
don't matter what your friends, the friends that you have, even though they might be a talk about hype life and certain kind of things when not right, not positive. No, you
Hmm.
have to strong up and tell your friends, I'm on the inner that, I'm on one with a change them attitude and them behavior, them bad man move that now go work. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
it's like you have to come on yourself to just be good and don't get influenced by even your friends. Cause some of your if you can have good friends and you can have bad friends. That's the most important thing where you have to try to maneuver is your friends. As a youth, I can
Hmm.
tell you this. Your friends is the most influential thing in your life. Who you
Hmm.
keep as friends growing up.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It can turn you good and it can turn you bad. If you have good friends and you have bad friends, sometimes you follow the bad one more than the good one as a youth.
Hmm.
So it come back down to your consciousness, and then it come back down to the parents, the people who are grow you also. What them can influence you to change from
Hmm.
these friends who are going to influence you into evil. You know what I mean? So it still come back down to a youth now consciousness tell himself, say, I'm not gonna do evil, I'm not gonna bad, I'm gonna rise from this, even though I have friends them where me have to go cut off them friend there. Or if them can't change, me have to go leave them. You see what I mean? So it come back down to you. You have to take a stand from early out. You know what I mean?
I hear you, sir,
So
and you're absolutely right. You have the ability to choose the friends. We whoever you are, you have the ability to choose the friends, and if they're not leading you in a positive direction, especially if you want to pursue a career in music or in writing music, you want to make sure that you are being focused on
true,
those things that will help you to get to the place that you need to be. You know
true,
you don't need no distraction, so to speak.
true,
So you get yourself around positive people and positive influences, and those people will motivate you then,
yeah,
or you
true.
motivate. Each one motivate
But
one.
more, yes, Pastor Rob, same way it go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
when you gain that consciousness now, you realize even the one who you used to do around, be around, who used to think evil, used to be a certain way. After
Mm-hmm.
a while, it maybe even come back to your energy because
Mm-hmm.
him realize that you never take his farm. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So eventually him come back to you. You're frightened to see him come round now. Him all want write song for you to conscious music. Which
Right.
maybe back then him wouldn't even him want write about gun and all kind of things. You know what I mean? But him change, him come round because of your influence, you never change. These are things what happened to me in my life. I could have changed. I could have start do certain kind of music because I want to feel big, do some kind of song for the girl them say certain way. Me love song, me do love song and so forth.
Yeah.
But they are kind of hype music where you know the young generation like with guns and yeah, you understand what I'm saying? And all kind of negative, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
some person hear me say that to the bash me because they must say no negative or what them a put out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because me know some artists that bash me and hear me say negative music because of what them do, you know what I mean? Me
Oh,
um people, everybody do them own thing, which is true, you know what I mean? But if you
yeah.
can do better to make the
Yeah.
youth them come out of the negative and the gun and the killing, cause it wicked down here, Pastor Rob. No
Mm,
disrespect for no one. The
yeah.
killing and it a nice what going right now. You know what I mean? And you can see it, you can hear it while come across the whole Jamaica. You know what I mean?
Well, I commend you for being a positive example, what do you call a role model. You see that when you're a role model now, then what happens is those the same thing that you stated before. Those friends will come back and they will want to emulate the things that you are doing. You see,
True,
because
true.
and people sometimes do not. Uh, are not confident enough to carry through what they're bringing to become role models. Instead of becoming
Yeah.
role models, they let themselves get sidetracked with the things
Mm-hmm.
that
True.
time. But becoming a role model actually takes resilience. It takes resistance. It takes
Mm-hmm.
it takes having a thick skin. You know what I'm saying?
True.
If you
True.
come,
True.
if you want to be a role
And
model,
you get a lot of bash. You get a lot of bash
yeah,
too, you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man, you get a lot of bash because certain things what you don't into, certain things news, certain thing out there where
Yeah.
you that where everybody might be that want you jump on and you jump off. You know,
Hmm.
people are gonna say, oh, yeah, go on, son. You
Hmm.
know, I'm gonna say it. May I tell you, Pastor, it's like a whole lot of things because these are things that are reaching my life. You know what I mean? With people around and so forth. You know what I mean? Um, even when it come back down to even health, I can tell you
Hmm.
because I'm a person uh, who eat health wise. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
even talking to some people, some persons will say, "Yeah, man, a real thing." But you have a next person out there say, "Yeah, idiot, man, you can't." No, my family live to a certain age and them eat all kind of things and blah. You know what I mean? And a man bash you. No, you're not disrespect a man what him eating or nothing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
back then and now are two different things. Everything's changed. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? When it comes to health and food, everything changed. So just saying that to show you that going out there saying certain things, you will get bash. You will get bash from people and
Mhm.
even people around you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I one don't want to hear you if you say that. You know what I mean? You're not even trying to disrespect a one, but a one don't want you to say it. You know what I mean? So I
Oh,
understand what you're saying.
very good. So we have on Jamaican Explosion this evening, Mr. Nastic, cultural artist, I know you have a brand new single called "Rise Up." Rise Up.
Yeah,
That is it. Public presently playing on the radio stations out there in Jamaica.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let's hear just a little piece of that one, of course, and we'll let you tell us a little bit about that one in a second, okay?
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, rise up, wake up and live, and love Rastafari. Wake up and live. The blind shall see, the deaf shall hear, the sick will be healed as we cross over the Red Sea. Yeah. 400 years of false doctrine could not wipe away so easily. Rastafari here to break these chains, releasing my people brains. We need no rod of correction, but everyone gotta be strong to walk away from pollution. Rise up, wake up and live, and love Rastafari. I said rise up, wake up and live, and love Rastafari. Wake up and live. He's a man with revelation in his hand. Open the field and burn in Babylon. Casting demons and vampires to the pit of hell. Leave my people, let them live in love. How long you think you're gonna last? I know you're not gonna last. I tell my people, wake and rise up.
Yes, in the background sound courtesy of Mr. Nastic. Yes, sir. Tell us about Rise Up. What inspired you to write? Did you write that, or you're the singer on it?
Yeah, no, I'm the one who write that one also. You know?
Okay, all right. So
Well, within that energy is like within everyone, within everyone. I see that there is no you have to be your own consciousness person. You know what I mean? So in the song I said you don't need no one to beat you, no rod of correction. Every man have to be strong to walk away from corruption. You see me? So don't be, that because God is there, you know what I mean? And you know that God don't want you to do these things, but Him allow you to do it. No, it's up to you to know that you must not do these things. You know what I mean? Because when you do it, and like God I go just hold you and kill you same time, or God I go fling lightning or thunder upon you same time. It just I said within the song, you have to find that consciousness, that God consciousness to lead you to that place where you're gonna rise over all of these things,
mhm.
you know what I mean, and get more consciousness. So that's where that's where the influence come from, to show that you have your free will, boss. You're a free man.
Mhm,
You can go do anything you want.
mhm.
You know what I mean? Nobody no back at you. The only thing when you go do things and police catch you, them I go lock you up or so. But you can't do things and get away with it if them don't know. Cause God now go just come down for you, sir. But it come back to show, you have to have that consciousness, that self-discipline within yourself.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what it is. Rise up, wake up, and live.
So
You don't have to do the bad.
so name a couple of things that you think even the youths in Jamaica should rise up over right now.
Well, the crime and the violence. You know what I mean? That's what we want the youth them to rise up out most of all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We want to achieve. We want the material, because even His Majesty said, his material is necessary within a community, within the growth of a country, a community, or everything. But we don't have to do it on that negative way, that way we're gonna kill each other, we're gonna do things to depress others to gain that money, you know what I mean, to gain that material.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what I see. Most of the the the, the, the crime and the violence is because of money, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? And that's the plain truth. Most crime and violence is because of money. You know what I mean? A man feel like that's the only way him can make it, and he
Mm-hmm.
will do anything to make it, because
Mm-hmm.
that's what they said. You know what I mean? And to drive the highest car or live the highest life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
come back down. If we can rise over the crime and the violence, and
Yeah.
just show love to each other and respect. Cause it come back down to respect. You know what I mean? If we can really respect each other,
Mm.
we won't. If we respect each other, we won't even try to kill each other. It's
That's
like,
good.
me respect you. Me and you wouldn't sit down on a gamble. For me, try to take your money. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Because me respect you. What you have, what you achieve, and what me achieve, me respect you. So I wouldn't sit down with you a gamble. You
Right. Right.
understand? That's another thing with the two consciousness within my consciousness. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Two friends sit down and a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, how can you sit with your friend and try to win your friend money? You know what I mean? So
So
just saying
rise.
that to show you, that no respect, and if all of this come through financial gain in finance, the crime and the violence. If we can rise over that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and try to just be be thankful for what we can make, you know what I mean, on
Yeah.
a natural and a truth way.
Yeah, man. So you say you're talking about rising up even over disrespect. You say.
Disrespect.
Okay, so we rise up over disrespect, where we learn to respect each other for the things that God has given to us. You say,
True.
"Jah," I say, God, what I'm saying? Half a dozen are one, what I'm saying? Half a dozen are the other. But it's the same, you know what I'm saying? Once we can respect each other enough to realize that your God given talents are how He has endowed you, and my God given talents is how He has endowed me, and I shouldn't envy you for what you have, and I don't expect you to envy me for what I have. And
Exactly.
if we can get together and even work together to use those different gifts that we are given to make a difference within our communities, within our societies. So rise up. Yes, I like that rise up idea. There's many things that we can rise up. You mentioned two so far: crime and violence, and you mentioned also. You mentioned disrespect, so we rise up over disrespect. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
disrespect, brother.
True.
And I'm not going not because my brother is a dread and I'm a pastor, I'm gonna disrespect my brother. No, not gonna do
No,
that.
no,
You understand?
no.
We have to move up over those things.
All of these things. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah, man.
man. And that are the greatest thing. Disrespect. Respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
One of the highest. You know what I mean? Because you ever hear them say, if somebody love you and them not have no respect for you, it still not make no sense, the love. You know what I mean?
right. That's right.
And,
That's right.
all right. True.
So
So
we're talking to Gnostic this evening, up and coming artist in down there in Jamaica. A new single, Rise Up, and we heard a little part of it earlier on. And uh, the tune before that we played, that was actually a song. The rhythm was by none other than Mr. Ralston, and he's with
yeah.
me on the today. We'll try to get him back in here in a couple of minutes, okay? But let's hear a little bit more Rise Up, okay?
Wake up and live and love Rastafari. energies. I open my eyes and look. So long you made us a fool. Rise up, wake up and live. And Rastafari, wake up and live.
Okay, so there we have it. Nastic doing a great job. Good vocals there. Wonderful vocals there on that production. Uh, so, Mr. Ralston, are you with us again? Are you hearing us now? Uh,
I'm
I gotta,
back.
yeah, back.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm hearing you.
Tell me a little bit about Nastic now.
Yes, yes. Well, I believe Nastic is a very talented artist, humble, very humble, hardworking. He's also a good father and a good husband. A family man.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often these days in books. But Nastic is different. Nastic is he walks to the beer express himself that earlier in the interview he said that you have to have content himself.
Yeah.
And I think he's that kind of person. And he's very, very committed to positive reggae music. That's one of the reasons why I to work with him, not just as a
Yeah.
publicist, but also and as a member of his management team.
Mhm.
I,
Okay.
I worked with him in the past, a set of managers who had hired him. Now
Mhm.
I'm working with him and Mr. Fitzroy of King
Mhm.
Hamilton Music, King Hamilton Production, rather.
Mhm.
And we have big plans, and we are working on EP together. We're trying to
Mhm.
put out that EP by next year. The EP should consist of at least 7 songs. And Let Love Abide is one of the songs. For that song was created by
Okay.
Firehouse Crew, Large, Dusty Miller, drums, Rang
Yeah.
Move and keys. The name of the bass
Uh-huh.
Danny Bass. Danny Bass is the bass player. So, original Firehouse Crew that has played on so many like Larry Salmon, Sis, Luciano, Sanchez, so many and hits for them, including Shaggy. Some good work together. Yeah, with Nastic. Um,
Very good.
some of the other rhythms were done by other musicians, but I tend to like to work because I love the sound that they give,
Yeah.
and they wanted to make us better friends.
Okay. Very good.
So
Very
look out
good. So
for big things
Ralston,
from Nastic.
okay. All right, Nastic. Say Ralston said some great things about the high. So, what is next for you? What is next? What's up next for you, Nastic?
Well, as what Ralston said, I'm here working on EP, working on songs, you know what I mean? So
Mm,
we can have this EP maybe by the end, by January, February, so
hmm.
forth. So
Yeah.
I'm here writing and recording and all kind of things to get that EP up, you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
Ralston can do his work, you know what I mean? Good
Yeah.
working with Ralston, you know what I mean? I've known Ralston from a long time, As what
Right.
he said, we work with another producers
Hmm.
management through Ralston. So, but it
Hmm.
wasn't like no, I'm fully with Ralston, you know what I mean? So it's a great joy to be with two
Hmm.
person I'm working with Ralston and Fitzroy. These are two, within music, you need persons who really care about you, who not that just because you're a musician, but care about your well-being, your life, your living. You know what I mean? Want to see that your everyday living, you're okay. You're tried. And as an artist, it's not easy because, as I tell you, as an artist coming in the business, you go through a whole lot of struggle. You need support. You need not just someone spending the money to get you out there, but you need these people to be a part of your life also. You know what I mean? You need these people to support whatever you're going through. You can talk to these people that come, they stand up with you. That's the love that artists need, and artists need to show to the producer and the management team. So within Ralston Barrett and Fitzroy Hamilton, I have a great team there, man. I'm telling you, and it made me feel good to know that I'm here. I'm here, and I'm here with Ralston, and I'm here with Fitzroy doing the music. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It
sir. Yes.
encouraged me more. You know what I mean? And it gave me a faith, a hope, of joy. You know what I mean? So I just want to say big up Rallo, man, and big up Fitzroy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Bless.
Yes. 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 So, Mr. Nastic, it has been a pleasure to have you here with us today on Jamaican Explosion. Make sure you tell a friend down there that there's this program called Jamaican Explosion that they need to check out, and
Yeah,
and
man.
keep on working with Mr. Ralston. And I expect to see great things. There are already great things that are here, but I want to see greater things.
True.
Great,
Yeah, man. And it will. It will. Yeah,
yeah,
man, because we're growing. The more we do music, the more we grow. You know what I mean? That's what all music is. You know what I mean? So we're
yes,
growing. And I give thanks, Pastor Rob, for having me here. You know what I mean?
man. Every
Bless
time.
the eye. Yes,
Okay,
I give thanks. Bless
all
up,
right.
Rallo. Yes, I.
Respect, respect, respect. All right, now stick
Blessings,
Yeah,
blessings.
until
man.
we meet again. Okay, keep
Yes,
on
I. Blessings.
doing the good work. Keep on being conscious. Uh, uh, keep on being positive. Okay.
Give
All
thanks, and
right.
I will, man.
All right. Respect. All right then.
Yes, I. Bless up.
Yes, indeed. So Ralston, we had him here, Mr. Nastic, with us. And thanks again for making that arrangement. All right, so we're back to Ralston Corner here for a couple of minutes here, and I know you had begin to share some information that's happening down there in Jamaica, and I had to cut you a little short, so now we could go ahead and finish up some things if you have some other things that you would like to speak to us about.
Just gonna touch on three things.
Mm-hmm.
Just some, well, four things rather. Just some events.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight there's a big show in Neil, featuring and the Fireman at the Jamaica Tambo Beach Road
Okay.
in the girl. Cape Town is one of
Mm-hmm.
the main headline. Well, he's the main headline act. Munga
Mm-hmm.
Honorable on that lineup. You have Nigeria, who's a new. You have Furious on the lineup as well. And I think that one is going to be tonight because Cape Town has not performed um, in Negril for quite some time. And it's been a number
Okay.
of years since the last time we performed down there. So I think he's going to put the big crowd tonight, and he's coming in fresh from his second European tour because he was there earlier in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
and about a month ago he went away in Europe. I understand that he will
Mm-hmm.
go going to the UK early next year because he has a UK visa now, and things are looking good for Cape Town. Um, yes, coming up on the 15th of December in Clarendon is an event called Fight the Fight. This is actually the EP launch for. I'm gonna get him on the program. Hopefully he'll be on next week. This is a very talented upcoming artist from Clarendon. Very well. So he has an EP coming out titled Fight. And they're doing a very big launch for the EP down there in Chapperton, in Staffton. Sorry, at the Staffton Black Factory in Chapperton, Clarendon. This event will feature Sizzla Kolanchi, Bounty Killer, Turbulence, of course, Jalama himself, who's the man of the moment, and Little Hero, Jeff Fully Arthur, and there's so many more artists on this lineup. It's an amazing lineup of artists. Returns at Jam World this year, and they're taking their time naming, but so far, Turbulence has been named, Fantan Moja has been, and Tanya Stevens named also as a headliner. As time goes by, we'll have more updates on Sting. Thing there. There's a young man, a talented young man from St. Thomas, who's been in the business for quite some time, who goes by the name of Stevie Face. He's known for hits like Tell It Like It Is and so many more. But these days, he's spending a lot of time, you know, working on his entrepreneurial ventures and also doing work in his community. He owns the Advanced Service Station down there in Albion, St. Thomas, and he has launched, I think it's a five-a-side football competition. It started in October. It's going to end on the 31st of December. Every week event is every Sunday event. So on the 31st, they're going to have a big bashment, a big stage show with Sizzler and I guess artists. So there are a lot coming up. Weeks as we enter into what is called. Those are just a few. Next week when I come back, I'll have more information on other events. Among them is Rebel Salute that will take place in January. I think they're going to announce their line updated on that as well.
Very good. Very good. Ralston, as we get ready to go into the Christmas season, when we come back later on down the week before Christmas, I would like to get some families down there in Jamaica, send them the link so that they could wish their relatives and friends here in the United States Merry Christmas. So I'm going to leave that in your hands to get a couple of families together. And that show before Christmas, we'll have those
Okay.
families come on. All right. Yeah. So you're in
Sounds
tune
like
to
a good
Jamaican
idea.
Explosion on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, this is another avenue that we can use to bring families together and friends together for the Christmas season. Okay.
And
Very
Christmas
good. Very good.
togetherness and love and caring and sharing. So that's wonderful.
That's great. Great. We're looking forward to that show coming up. And also, just want to remind the folks once again about our Atlanta, Jamaica Association, our Christmas party that will be happening here next week. It's actually next week, Saturday. And okay, we want to make sure that if you're in the area, you come on out and uh, participate in this Christmas venture that we have here in Atlanta. Trying to get the screens up here, get the flyer here, just to get a little bit clearer so you could see it. Yeah, so there are quite a few things. I'm pretty sure there are things getting ready to happen down there in Jamaica as well, huh? I know that for a fact. So
Oh, a lot of things.
a lot
A
of
lot of
things,
things.
a lot of things happen down there in Jamaica. We're looking forward to having some information on those things. But this is our Christmas party that I'm sharing with the audience today. That's taking place um, next week. Next week, Saturday, the Atlanta Jamaica Association, and of course, we want to. We're inviting everyone out. The cost is only $50, and we'd like to see everybody in the place to be next week. Okay, prizes, surprises, and of course, the DJ for the evening will be DJ Extreme. I also know that Marlon Christie, the runner-up or the second place finisher in the international Jamaican reggae competition that was put on here in Atlanta, will be at the party next week, and he's going to give us a couple of uh, uh, songs before the dance floor is open. So Marlon Christie will also be present at the Atlanta Jamaica Association Christmas party Saturday, December the 2nd, 2023. Starts at 7 p.m. Food, best of food, a fish, vegetarian dish. So come on out and check it out. Make it a date and don't be late. Okay. Anything else, Mr. Ralston? Is there anything else you'd like to share with the
That's
audience
it.
before we sign off? That's pretty
For,
much
for,
it.
that's it for this week.
Okay. All right. So
And I
that's it.
have lots more
Okay.
information
Very
next
good.
week
So
coming out of Jamaica for the folks here in Atlanta.
okay. Okay. And we're looking forward to having you with us. Well, next week is going to be uh, probably one of those weeks that we'll do a repeat show because that's going to be the Christmas party at the Atlanta Jamaica Association, and I'll
Oh,
probably I'll probably do some live broadcast from there, but there'll be a show here that will go forth from Jamaican Explosion next week, but we probably won't be live next week. Okay, Roslyn. Okay. All right. Well, it seems like we have used up our time here uh, at Jamaican Explosion this week, and I want to say a very special thanks to all those that stopped by to share their Christmas happenings with us. I want to say a very special shout out going out to, of course, Peter James with the Clarendon College Christmas brunch taking place on December the 3rd, 12 to 3 p.m. And of course, we want to thank Polly Reed, the Jamaican Museum and Cultural Center, as she told us about the fruit cake competition. The fruitcake competition. This is taking place on Sunday, December 10th at 3 p.m. Down at Caribbean Live TV. And we want to see everyone go down, want to have everyone go down and participate in that event. And we had Mr. Glenn Iman, and he's with Kingston College, Old Boys. And of course, their Christmas dance is Saturday, December 9th. So we want to make sure that everyone goes down and check him out. Okay, and that's it for the show this evening. Ralston and I hope to be back here again with you week after next. And week after next, we'll have the crew of the movie selector.
okay.
The crew of the movie selector will be here.
Oh,
Robert
wow.
Reuben Shaw.
That, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes, so that's going to be a big one. So we want to come back in 2 weeks, fresh and ready, with for more information. This is Pastor Rob saying it has been great. Has been great to be here with you this evening, and I'm looking forward to being back with you pretty soon. So until next time, okay? Until next time, this is Pastor Rob saying, see you.
Do-dum, do-dum, do, yeah. Oh, if you should hear me calling, would you stop what you were doing? Hurry over and see what's going on.
If you should see me crying, would you assist in mending a heart?